What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this double exposure effect in Photoshop. Now this is a highly recommended thing on my YouTube. It's an easy thing to do and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to cut the image out and then I'm going to add the texture on the background, which is going to be New York City with the yellow cabs. Then I'm going to add the text and then I'm going to use a camera raw filter to blend the image together. So that's what we're going to cover in this video. Let's get straight into it. Right, so we got our image. Now the first thing you're going to need to do is cut it out. Now you can do this many ways using the quick selection, the polygon lasso tool, you can use the pen tool, but I'm going to use the quick selection today because I think it's the easiest way to do it. So first we're going to just get the quick selection and we're just going to draw around it. So what we're going to do is select all the background, what you want to do, like so. There we go. Now we've got the background. Now you just want to make sure you've got all the hair that you can selected, and make sure you haven't missed any bits out on the body. It doesn't matter too much because the main focus of this design is going to be the city in the background. So once you've got that, we can mask it out. Make sure you invert it. Make sure you inverse and then mask it out. So we've got the guy. Now we're going to double click and just sort of see if we can draw a bit of the hair back in, just so it doesn't look too, fake as we go through it, like so, a bit like that, and then we're just going to increase the contrast so it doesn't ruin the design, like so. Now we got that all cut out, all done. That wasn't too long. The next thing we're going to do is make the background white. So we're going to create a new layer, move it below the person, then we're going to just go edit, fill, and then we're going to go white. So we've got a white background. There we go. That's all done. He's cut out. Good to go. The next thing we're going to do is probably add the city image. So you're just going to drag and drop this in. I'll leave this in the description below. So make sure it's covering the guy's face and the body, and then we can just go to the blending options and click screen. So now you just want to position it where you want it. So you can make it as big as you want. You can have different bits in different areas if you want them. So I'm just going to probably position it about there. Now I'm going to click OK. Now I've got the image in the background. So turn this black and white. So if I go to image adjustments, black and white, now you can see we've got rid of a lot of the colors and everything, so it's black and white. So now I'm just going to go to the smart filter and select it, get my brush tool, get a black color. I'm just going to paint back in the color on the yellow cab, just so it stands out a bit more. And maybe you can color in some of the cars as well, but I don't want too much color within the image. So I want the main focus to be on the yellow cab and the person. So next thing we're going to do is probably just make sure that it all looks right. Then we're going to add in some text at the top. So if you get your text tool, double click whatever, and then go double, one word, and then exposure. I'm going to have both of these in the center of the design. I'm just going to have them like so. Actually, I'm just going to do them in capitals because it looks better. That's done. Now if we go to the double bit, just going to do that in capitals as well. So got the text, got them in the middle of the design. Now we're just going to move the exposure bit below the design so it looks like it's behind the person, and we're just going to make sure we paint out the bits that we don't want. So if we're going to select a white brush, I'm just going to sort of go over this bit here. Actually, we're going to select a black brush, and we just need to get a layer mask here and then black, and then just paint over the text just so it doesn't affect our text. We don't want that. So as you can see, the text is clear there. The person's there, we've got the image in the background. Now the next thing we're going to do is add a camera raw filter once we've grouped all these together. So group them together, Command J-E. So we've got our image. We're just going to select the image again, layer via cut like we have done in previous videos. Get rid of that. Now we've got our design. So now filter, camera raw filter. Now you all should be pros on this after I made a video on it. So what we're going to do now is probably just add a bit of blue and a bit of pink, just to make sure we get a contrast in image. Then we can sort of decrease the exposure, increase the contrast, and the highlights can come up a bit. Shadows, you might want them darker, it's personal preference. I'm going to bring out the whites and darken the blacks. Then I'm going to bring out the texture. This is key. So you want the texture so you can see the guy's face blending through the image. Then we're going to use a bit of clarity, not too much, and then we're going to add some vibrance and some saturation. Now as you can see, the yellow is really popping on the cab behind the red background, and then we're going to add a curve. So we're just going to add a curve, not too big, but a small S curve, helps the design. Then we're going to sharpen it a bit. There you go. Now it looks really crisp. So the next thing we're going to do is probably add some grain, just to make it look a bit old-fashioned. So there we go. And then if we click OK on that, there we go. We got the design. So quite a short tutorial here, guys. But I mean, it's a easy double exposure effect. Now you can use this in many other ways, like I've shown before. It's an easy technique to learn and it looks really good on design. So if you did enjoy this video, let me know in the comments, and let me know if you have any problems or anything, and I'll help you out. And let me know what you want to see in further videos. So this is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.